across the UK, online and on DAB.
He has made a covenant with the night, and with the darkness he is in agreement.
Uncut, after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation. Late Night Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Now, David.
Well, that was nice, wasn't it?
Sorry?
Oh. That was lovely.
Have you mellowed?
What do you mean lovely? The fella's lost his job today.
Right,
You're saying it's lovely that a poor bloke has been stood up in the workplace, humiliated by his boss, and fired. He's got to go and live back with his dad. That's your idea of a lovely phone call?
No, actually...
What kind of warped, twisted mind are you?
I was being sarcastic, actually, at the sycophancy.
So, hang on a minute. You think it's appropriate to be sarcastic?
Yes.
About...
Yes, I do, actually.
What's chafing your cheeks, David? What's the matter?
I'll tell you what's chafing my cheeks.
Go on.
I'm furious.
Go on.
At people who don't take my career seriously and constantly tell me that ghosts don't exist.
Career!
You're not helping, Iain. You're not helping.
I have put 3 months of dedicated hard work into this career.
How much do you get paid for this career?
Absolutely diddly squit.
There we go. Diddly, I think it's diddly squat, but...
Okay, well, squit's worse.
So I do it just purely as a passion. And when I get...
So it's a hobby?
When I get jabronis saying jabronis saying that ghosts aren't real, it makes me flipping angry.
What's a jabroni?
I don't want to know what a jabroni is. I don't want
It's not funny.
No, it's not funny. So who has been, by the way, 0344 499 1000, if you want to phone up and either agree with David that ghosts are real or be a jabroni and tell him that ghosts are not real, we'll put you straight through. So who has been saying these bad things and what exactly have they said, David?
I was having a chat with my friend Frank Kelly.
Yes.
I say friend.
Sorry. Is it Frank Kelly or Frank Kelly?
Frank Kelly.
Frangeli.
Hang on a minute. Are you saying Frank Kelly or Frank Kelly?
Frank Kelly. Frank Kelly.
I'm confused. I'm
friend Kelly.
Is it your friend Kelly or are you saying? I thought you were saying Frank Kelly, or it's Frank Kelly.
Frank Kelly.
Okay.
Frank Kelly. Okay, well, I'm glad we've cleared that up. Okay, so what was Frank Kelly saying?
Well, I catched the bus to sign on with him, and it was
career's going well then. Yes.
Listen, I can take my gloves. I can put my gloves on with you if you like.
I've got my kid gloves on with you.
Right.
Leave it, David. It's not worth it.
You're a calming influence, Kathleen. I will. You can give me my coat back.
Well, I'm frightened of what might happen if I do.
Kathleen.
Right. What?
Go on. Tell him.
Just tell us what happened, because I'm getting bored of this. I'm yay close to cutting you off.
Right, but Frank Kelly.
Who?
Frank Kelly.
Yes, Frank.
Says, I was talking about my ghost experiences and talking to you and everything about it.
Yes.
And he said, you do realise ghosts aren't real, right?
Oh dear.
And I nearly spat my humbug out at his face.
Wow.
And we had a blazing row on the bus, and I didn't talk to him all the way home.
Wowzers.
Did that convince him of supernatural life?
Well, of course he didn't. He's pig-headed.
Mm.
And I've come on tonight because I'm fed up, and if anybody wants to come on and tell me that ghosts are not real, then I will give them a bunch of fives verbally.
Right.
David.
So,
he's got his gander up.
So, can I just say, having hosted phone-in shows on the radio for about 15 years, threatening people with violence as an attempt to goad them into calling is not usually the best the best bait to lay for them, David.
Right.
Let's see. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to call, what we'll do, you just sit back for a few minutes, Sam. What we'll do is we will take calls straight to air, and you can either phone up and offer David Babcock support.
Babcock.
Or you can speak sense to him and tell him that ghosts don't exist. We'll do that. Tell you what, you stay there, David. We'll take a break.
Right.
And then we'll come back and we'll see what people say, yeah?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Late night, Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. You can speak to ghost enthusiast, fantasist and angry man David Babcock and argue whether ghosts exist. We'll take calls straight to air. I'm going to be honest, David, it's not exactly set the phone lines alight.
Well, I'll tell you why, because they're running scared.
Okay, well, let's we've got a couple of calls. Line 2, you're through to David.
Go.
Hi, it's not me. Right, David. Just wondering, why don't we ever see any Neanderthal or ghosts? You know, Stone Age ghosts.
Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Next.
Well, no,
Oh, no.
no, come on a minute. He asked, what's your name, caller?
Lester.
Lester. He asks a good question. Why don't we see Neanderthal ghosts? They're always like Elizabethan, aren't they?
Not always.
And why do they, surely ghosts shouldn't wear clothes either?
Good point, Lester. And also, David, I've never seen a black ghost.
Right. These are all very personal cases. Just because you haven't seen a Neanderthal ghost doesn't mean that they don't exist. Have you ever actually seen a Neanderthal?
Let's go to line 4. 4, you're through to David.
Ended.
Hello, caller.
David, ghosts don't exist.
You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. Next.
No, is that the best argument you've got?
You can't reason with these jabronis.
Don't exist.
Prove it.
You prove it. You're the one saying they do.
Prove it. Prove it, wise guy.
Lunatic.
You're a lunatic. Bring it on.
You're the one trying to be a wise guy. I'm just dealing with facts.
What's your name? Where are you coming from, caller?
Coming from? What is your name and where are you coming from?
I'm calling from the haunted. I'm calling from the haunted manor.
Right. Next.
Okay, it's got.
Well, I think I'm 2-0 up so far.
Well, you've certainly got a very solid line of defence.
I've never seen. I've never seen a Chinese ghost.
No.
Just because you haven't doesn't mean that that's only. Have you ever been to China?
Yes, I have actually.
Right. Was it at night?
I was there during a couple of nights. Yes.
Right. Did you sleep at all during that trip?
I slept a bit. Yeah.
Who's to say they didn't come out when you were asleep? Next.
Oh, he's destroyed you there.
Next.
Nice one, David.
Thanks, Kathleen. Right, 3-0 to Babcock. It's a ruddy hat trick.
Don't know why you're laughing. It's embarrassing.
0344 499 1000. Katie, I know you've not called in to speak to David, but what are your thoughts on ghosts?
Hello?
Yes.
Me too.
Katie, I know you've not called in to speak specifically to David, but I wondered what your thoughts on ghosts were.
I don't know, I think he's a bit nuts, if I can say that. And he wasn't prepared to answer a question.
Yeah.
I do believe that in negative spirits or negative environments, which somebody could relate to as a ghost. But
Julie Holly Brewer show.
you know, I don't believe that. You're absolutely right. You can't see a Chinese ghost or you know, a Japanese ghost, or it's a bit ludicrous what you're saying.
I've got to say, I've never seen a white ghost either.
Well, any ghost, yeah.
Oh, it's all just one big joke, isn't it? It's all just one big joke.
Hang on a second.
No. So, what's your name?
David Babcock.
David.
Babcock.
But have you seen any Neanderthal ghosts or anything like that? Have you seen anything, any caveman ghosts? Or why is it always involving kind of Victorian ghosts or something?
Right. Quick history lesson here. What's your name? Sorry, where'd you come from?
What does it matter where I come from? My name's Katie.
Right, Katie, settle down. Right.
Settle down? Okay, go on.
I don't live in a cave, okay?
I know. Okay, go on.
Next.
You can't answer any question. My question to you is, why haven't you seen any caveman ghosts? I do believe in spirits.
And my answer is I don't live in a cave.
Is that your answer? What do you mean next? Keep saying next. Like you can't answer any question, so what are you talking about?
It's like, right, if cavemen, by their very name, live in caves, and I don't live in a cave, how the flipping heck do I see a cave ghost?
No, but sweetheart, you're talking about ghosts. Have you ever seen a caveman ghost, or have you ever seen a Chinese ghost, or have you seen any? Why is it going to be Victorian all the time, or why can't people see ghosts from a different past?
You're a lovely lass, but very much like a pencil in a protractor. We're going round in circles.
No, but you're not, because you're not answering the question, so you're going round in circles.
Do I live in the cave?
No, I didn't ask that. Why don't people see ghosts as cavemen or, you know, anything else? Why is it just going to be a certain era? That's all I'm asking you. I'm not saying you live in a cave. Can you answer that? Or you just tell me to move on?
If you let me speak.
I will.
Right, cave, and I'm going to say this once more, and then either you or I will have to leave.
I think probably be you. Go on.
Right. Cave men and women, not sexist, lived in caves in the Arctic Peninsula.
What?
Right?
Yeah.
So, how on God's green earth, a man who lives in a flat on his own, am I going to see a caveman or woman?
But this is the point, because a caveman was from the past. So if there's a ghost, if anybody, why can't you see or feel a spirit from a caveman?
We've got a historian, Iain. Yes.
But you're not answering any of my questions.
Ask me another one.
Why? You can't answer that one.
I've answered it 6 times now, and I'm getting quite tired.
All right, well, why don't you hang up then? Because you can't answer any question.
This is my... I'm taking them up next. Iain, next.